Every year, the Game Maker's Toolkit hosts the gmtk Game Jam, a massive game jam with over 50,000 joining and 10,000 submissions. And for the first time in my life, I've decided to put my hat into the ring and join the jam. So let's get an introduction to the team. We got Kevin Wang, art designer and narrative designer. We got John Shu, super experienced Unity developer who's currently halfway across the world. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? But regardless, we have an extensive plan now that will definitely, wink wink, be following the entire time. I tried starting with art, and while I may be ass at drawing, I am really good at something every game dev is good at: copy and pasting. And after copying and pasting, it's still ass. After a brief meeting with my teammates where I realized I had gotten lots of progress, like look at this level, I realized I needed to lock the fuck in. So I decided to finally activate the noggin and use some creativity to create this clue board as like the final destination, as its lore relevance, or something. Right after that, it's time to turn off the brain to make the portals. Let me just drag this one on over and done. Anyways, I tried making better character art by basing it off my friend's sprites, and I also made prettier tiles, which I made here and added into the game. Now, let me tell you about a super secret game dev hack. There's actually a way to fix any game, even the worst ones. It's called Unity's lighting system. Look at all these lights, how marvelous. I think it really adds to the nighttime neon vibe too. Anyways, after adding some beautiful UI, I got placed on music duty. I tried to draw some inspiration from the multitudes of Deltarune music I've been listening to recently, but I might have gotten too much inspiration.
Yes, so we're gonna add that, right?
In the meantime, my teammates have been absolutely locked in. I made some icons for death, which looks really goofy, and this 100% original heart icon. The game is really starting to come together now, but it's also getting late at night, so I'll see you tomorrow morning. So it's now the next morning, and my teammates have talked a lot and made a lot of progress while I was asleep. Plenty of new dialogue and gameplay. I may or may not have ripped some sound effects directly off the internet, but now the game's feeling even more polished, especially with this much improved ending animation. It's now an hour before it's due, a little less than actually. We're all in the VC together. Game's looking okay, doing the itch trailer. Let's go. Sadly, I don't have much footage from this last hour stretch, as we were really pressed for time. But as we watched my friend playtest the game live, I felt incredibly proud of the game I had made. Although the entire jam time was incredibly stressful, it was also incredibly rewarding to create an enjoyable game that was also visually appealing, something I often struggle with. Doing GMTK has been something that has been on my mind since I was just in high school, and I've finally been able to realize that dream this year. But anyways, the game is live on itch and the jam page. Please check it out, and depending on when you watch this, maybe even leave a rating. Also, maybe also check out the other games in the jam. There are so many talented people out there making excellent games. But that's honestly all from me now. See you later!